35-yard game winner for the 49ers. 16-15 win. Mac Jones doing what he did best, drove the Niners down the field and won the game for this team, guys. Insane. Oh my gosh, what's going on, 49ers fans? The game 16-15, the 49ers, they were going to lose it. Mac Jones threw the pick. The 49ers had a great stop, the Fred Warner pass breakup. And then all of a sudden the Cardinals drove down the field or whatever. And then the 49ers got sacked. Mac Jones got sacked in the back of the end zone for a safety, puts up the Cardinals 15-13. Then what happens? Upton Stout with the pass breakup on 3rd and 9. Mac Jones with a minute and 46 seconds left drove the 49ers down the field for an immaculate last drive to set up the game winner, the 35-yard field goal for Eddy Dinero. Eddy Dinero Pineiro, everybody. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling, Instagram Live people? What's going on, Forever Cornhuskers? What are your guys' initial thoughts of this game? I got to pull up the stats for everything too, but wow, what a game. Going into the end of it, I felt like the 49ers, they had their chance multiple times. This defense, man, this defense is legit. Stopping Kyler Murray, stopping this Cardinals offense with the last couple drives at the end of it. 49ers defense had to put up 3 defensive stops for the 49ers. We had the 2-minute one, 10th drive for the Cardinals, 3rd and 9, Upton Stout with the pass breakup, and that's what led the 49ers down to the end of the game and winning it for the 49ers. How are we feeling? My heart, Niners faithful. Oh my gosh. And this was a similar situation to last season with the Cardinals where we lost it. I think it was Jake Moody with the game on the line. But we had Eddy Dinero Pineiro out there, and I had full confidence in him. Not really, just a little bit. But, man, the fact that it happened, man, right down the middle, right down for the money for Eddy Dinero. Best game of the year so far. The 49ers are 3-0, top in their division now. So we have the Cardinals 2-1. The Seahawks, I believe, are 2-1. And then we have the Rams 2-1. If you guys saw that game, that was insane. The Philadelphia Eagles blocked the game-winning field goal and drove it and ran it all the way back for the touchdown. Oh my goodness, it was insane. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining the live. Wow, what a game for the 49ers as a whole. We started the game. It was really shaky in the first half. 49ers had 2 3-and-outs. Pearsall was looking clutch all game long. The 49ers defense, they played bend, don't break, which was basically the 49ers whole defensive story. We got 49ers media coming in here, guys. He's here now. What's going on, dude? What are your initial reactions to this game? What a game, dude.
Dude, that was an insane game. I mean, I was just shaking that last couple drives, especially with the holding call and then given the safety and what I thought was a safety earlier given to the Cardinals. That whole ruling's a little weird though, just because it's the ball's not in the end zone, but he kind of
his legs was,
so it's just kind of weird. But
wow,
the Niners, they're just finding some way to win these games right now. And if you talk about last year, it's they totally would not have found ways to win this game. And so it hasn't been pretty. There's definitely things I still want them to be better on, but they're finding ways to win. I mean, Sky Moore, man, just on that play right before the safety, it's I would have just let it bounce. I don't know why he was really trying to make something out of nothing. So
yeah, I mean, he gained 3 yards on the play, so I mean, didn't do any damage for us. But I mean, what about Mac Jones though? He threw the interception. I thought it was pretty much game over for us, and he drove the Niners down with a minute 46 left. The dude has got some fight in him, and he was literally on one leg today.
Yeah, I thought Mac Jones looked better. Was throwing the ball faster, not letting guys get after him. I'm not sure how many sacks the Cardinals might have had.
I have to pull up the stats.
Day, but I thought that was good. I was impressed with Nick Bosa, unfortunately, getting hurt, how that was gonna look. And man, Michael Williams, shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
you just balled out, and
Straight up
Yeah, took
dog.
that
He's
opportunity, so
in Upton Stout, the defensive drive right before the 49ers drove down to win it with the pass breakup. I mean, that saved the game for the 49ers right there. And just the way that we've seen like the 49ers rookies, like on the defense, like clutch up for these games has just
yeah.
been awesome. Like this is going to be a good defensive team down the line. It already has shown some great signs.
I mean,
Even
he's not a rookie, but I'm absolutely loving with a guy like Kalia Davis, who's been injured for a few years. It was always,
yeah,
can he stay healthy? I thought he's been fantastic. Michael Williams, again, was fantastic. D Winners,
D
man.
Winters.
Whew, man, I cannot stop talking about that guy because he literally gives me Dre Greenlight energy. And people, few weeks ago, I said in our SF 49ers comment section, I was like, Trey Greenlaw, who? And everybody was coming at me, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
And now he's on the IR, which it
yeah,
sucks
dude.
for him.
Like, I feel bad for Trey Greenlaw, though,
Yeah.
honestly. But real quick, Jennifer Lee Chan just tweeted this out, saying that Nick Bosa just walked out of the locker room with his parents with a fabric sleeve on his right leg, no crutches though. So
That's great news. Great
there's some
breaking
good
news
news
right there.
there and
Great
something,
news,
but
yeah, for extent of it. So maybe because I saw him walking and everything. Did you see when he gave the thumbs down to the or to the people in like the
yeah,
stands? Like, no. But maybe hopefully it's just like a sprain or something. I don't want to speculate, but that's a good
yeah.
sign. He only had the sleeve on it.
Mhm.
Oh man, Ricky Pearsall, 8 catches today, 117 yards, averaging 14.6 yards per reception. That wide receiver one, Ricky Pearsall is going off this year.
Dude, that deep
So
pass, like,
clutch.
imagine what
Torch and two.
looks imagine just what looks he'll start getting. Because guess who gets to come back next week now?
DeMarcus
Demarcus
Robinson.
Robinson, exactly. And then you're gonna have Brandon Ayuk hopefully in
Yeah.
a few weeks. So I think, man, it's just I'm excited to see what this offense can do when it's healthy.
When we actually have who do we have
Yeah,
on the field as receivers? We had Ricky Pearsall,
the
Sky
Kendrick
Moore,
Bourne, yeah, Kendrick
Kendrick
Bourne's
Bourne.
coming more
I
out
think
more.
Pearsall, Bourne,
MVS.
MVS. Like we're winning games with these guys. We're winning games with our backup quarterback. Like if you guys aren't excited for the fact that we're 3-0 with Mac Jones at the helm, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
right now, I'm just glad they're finding ways to win these games again
right,
because they have not been pretty. Um, I mean, the Cardinals are also dealing with a lot of injuries.
right.
Themselves. Also, I do want to give prayers to James Conner because man, that
Yeah, that was a
that
bad
looked
injury.
really bad. So I'm hoping that he's all right. There, because never gonna wish injuries even on a rival, right? So
No, exactly. Yeah, you never want to see that. And it looked like a bad injury, so hopefully he's doing okay. But Brian Robinson also had that 19-yard run. It's like we should just.
yep,
I hope they start using him a lot more because I mean
yeah.
he can run.
I think they should be giving him more, and I think they kind of are, just because like it's gonna. How do you get used to the offense is running?
Mhm,
In a game, practice isn't gonna fix everything as a
exactly.
running back. So I think, man, he's been like I've been seeing him improve,
Week by
which is
week.
exactly what we need.
Mhm.
But I still do want to see CMC out a little bit less, but I also understand where it's like that drive. I mean, it was the Ricky Pearsall and CMC drive. I literally tweeted that out.
Yeah,
It
it
would have
was.
been nice if they would have ended it in a touchdown, though. Uh,
Mhm.
but
The
yeah.
Instagram chat, Gibby702 says something we've never seen before in the Shanahan era is winning the close games. That's a great sign. Yeah, I feel like last year we found so many ways to lose games, and this year
Mhm.
we're finding ways to win games.
Yeah, because last year we'd have guys like Jawan Jennings going crazy against the Rams, and it's like, dude, we
3
should be winning
touchdowns.
this game, and then we just do something
I
terrible.
know.
The penalties, the holding penalties, a little bit of a concern,
Yeah.
um, just because it wasn't great. I mean, you had Dominic Pooney, you had Jake Brendel, you had Connor Colby, um,
Mhm.
with the penalties, but hopefully that just improves.
And what about, I mean, just the flip of the switch from like the first half of the game to like the second half? Like the Niners at one point, I think it was like the second quarter, they had -1 rushing yards.
Mm,
Like it's kind of been a concern. I feel like the Niners, like their slow start, like to the run game. Like
yeah,
I think it's our offensive line just hasn't been too
yeah,
great for them.
definitely. It's
Yeah,
just the holes that this O-line And I mean, it's gonna take some time too, right? There's been some injuries and stuff, so but man, I hope Connor Colby is the starting left guard, um, because he's just been impressive.
Mhm.
And obviously he's gonna be having some ups and downs again, like he did have that penalty, but you learn from it. Um, I thought Dominic Pooney looks a lot better, too, despite that one penalty.
Yeah, and he's
Because
had the he's dealing with that knee injury as well,
yes,
so
so that's what I was gonna say. Is like he's
yeah.
dealing with that knee injury, so um, seeming like he's also definitely getting better from that. But
Mhm.
the good news is, man, the Niners actually will have, I think, some good news this week with, again, Demarcus Robinson should be coming on. I don't think they actually have to do a corresponding move as of right now because I think we have 52 players
Oh,
on the roster.
that's good.
Um,
I mean, if you do, I think Malik Turner's on the he'd probably just get transferred back down to
I
the
I
practice,
think
but
him and Martinez were standard elevations.
yeah.
So that's also something to watch out for with Martinez is, do the Niners just now carry 3 quarterbacks on
Mhm.
the roster? So then, yeah, they'll have to make a corresponding move there. But yeah, Demarcus Robinson should be back. Jawan Jennings, I think, has a chance to be back. Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy, we'll
As
see.
well.
Hopefully Purdy's back because Mac Jones looks banged up already right now. We
Yeah.
got more news on Nick Bosa too, real quick. Tom Pelissero, Shanahan said it doesn't appear to be an ACL injury for Bosa, but they need to do more tests before figuring out how significant the injury is. So it looks like he avoided an ACL tear. That's what the SF Niners is saying as well. So great news.
That's not okay, I will say that despite the fact that you even have to say ACL in there and it's not an ACL, still concerns me.
Yeah, I just feel like they probably have to get that out there because that's like that's probably
Yeah.
all the questions all the media is asking. Like, is it an
Yeah.
ACL? That's like automatically what you
Well, yeah,
go to.
because they probably try to do the test for that, and then it's like, "Okay, well, now we'll do, obviously, the more tests now that we've,
Yeah, hopefully it's not
said."
an MCL tear or
Yeah,
something. Right.
that'd be bad.
Yeah, but I mean, even with Bosa out of the game, I think they showed like the figures during the games, like the
Yeah.
pass rush rate was way down. It was like from 60 to 25, but they still were generating some pressure in there. Like Michael Williams was still attacking
Yeah.
the ball a lot, and like we saw Kalia Davis in there. So
Mhm. I will say, like, obviously it's hard to contain Kyler Murray the entire game, but
mm,
I thought the Niners did a fantastic job of containing him inside and not letting him like go up the middle. I mean,
yeah,
yes, at times he was able to go on the outside, but it's tough because you also can't leave guys open.
mhm,
I will say on defense, I'm a little bit concerned. Just the fact that there were some times where it was like, why is nobody there? I mean, they got so lucky that first Marvin Harrison
the drop.
drop, but then they pulled out that play right near the end of the game, and it
Mhm,
worked again. So that's a little bit concerning there, but I'm sure the Niners will watch the film. I'm sure Robert Saleh knows that and will make the proper adjustments.
mhm.
So that was just a little bit of my concern. Another guy, and I don't know what's going on. Is it maybe just the system? And he's having to really adjust. Could it be a sophomore slump? Which it's only 3 games in, so I'm not gonna say that. But that's Renardo Green, man.
Mhm.
He continues to struggle for me. It sounds like he's all right though, because I know he got a little bit banged up. So
Yeah, he had that
um,
pass interference call in the end zone.
yeah.
And that was that the drive where Harrison dropped the ball, or was that the drive where Harrison that
No,
was
it was the one where he caught it because the one he
that's the one
dropped
he
was
caught
like
it,
I
yeah.
think right before halftime. I want to say.
Right. That was just so interesting because they played the same call the same
Yeah,
play, and then it was like the same blown coverage, which was
yeah,
really interesting to me.
yeah. So. Yeah.
See if we got any more news going here.
Mm.
Believes they avoided an ACL injury. You know that. Eddie Pineiro hit a 51-yard field goal. Great to see. Every time Pineiro goes out there, I'm not even concerned if I'm being honest with
I
you.
was actually I
Were
was
you?
nervous just because it's, like, the first game winner, like,
I
um
mean, the last one I was nervous about, but I mean, other than that, like that 51-yarder he hit, I was expecting him to hit it. And how about Bryce Huff too with the sack to end that first half? Like, I don't think the
yeah.
Cardinals were going to drive down
Yeah,
to
the
anything
end to end
in
to end the
seconds.
half, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. and just to see him consistently get pressure throughout the games.
Ooh, that's not good for the Chargers.
Najee Harris,
Yeah.
yeah, looks like I think they said an Achilles injury. Let's see what we got. What else do we got here?
Kendrick Bourne walks out of the 49ers locker room pointing at Ricky Pearson saying he's him. According to David Lombardi. Let's see.
D
Let me see.
Winters, that's another guy that you talk about every single week, and he gets so many tackles for losses, I feel like, as well. He's just around, he's a ball hawk all throughout the game.
So I'm not seeing any other like injury stuff so far.
And then what's it called? Fred Warner also. That was like the second to last defensive drive with that third down, what's it called? Pass deflection. That was huge.
Yeah, the Fred Warner pass deflection.
Two best linebackers in the league.
Dude, I love D winners, man. Did you see the post the Niners made a few days back of the nicknames?
I don't think so.
Let me see if I can find it.
Is it Fred Warner? Is it because I know they call him like Freddie Wooger.
No, there was a nickname the Niners like a post. Let me find it. I know they posted it on like Instagram sometime this week. Let me see.
Pull up some initial stats. Mac Jones,
Ah,
20.
there we go.
You found it?
Yeah. Let's see. Mind if I share the
Yeah,
screen?
yeah. Go ahead. Do you have access to it, or do I have to allow you?
Let me see. Okay.
You should be able to.
It's so weird because it's not letting me pick the actual Instagram. Okay, maybe I'll just send you the.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll look. Where'd you find it, on Instagram?
Yeah.
Is it on their Instagram account?
Yeah, you just have to like scroll a little here. I sent it to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got it here. All right. Let me share my screen. Wrong one. Winter Warzone, Super Smash Brothers, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I think that's my favorite one.
That one's great.
If you
Oh,
swipe
there
to
we
go.
go. These are sick. Can you see them on the screen? Just making sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Winter Warzone, Super Smash Bros. Fred and D. Yeah, I like that. Five
I
Nights
like the
at
Five
Freddy's.
Nights at Freddy's.
That's great.
Yeah. I will say Niners social media team has actually gotten better.
Yeah, they're getting better this year, finally.
Because I know some people were giving them slack, and especially their like schedule release videos where it's just like, it was not interesting. But then when they did the whole like golden trail thing this year, that was like
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
that was sick. So yeah, now Shannon's talking. He's clarifying that they haven't entirely ruled out an ACL injury, which is not great. But yeah, they have to do extra testing also. We get some of the stats today. Mac Jones, 27 for 41, 284 yards passing, the one touchdown pass, and one interception. McCaffrey, 17 carries for 52 yards. Ricky P, 8 receptions, 117 yards. Christian McCaffrey, the second best receiver of the day, 10 receptions and 88 yards receiving. My goodness. And we were involving everybody today. We said MVS had a catch, Sky Moore had a catch,
Jake
Ton
Ton just had
two.
a nice first down
That's my
conversion.
guy.
Let's see.
And now the 49ers 3-0 going in to face the Jaguars. We're in a great situation, top of the NFC West. I mean, some of the games today were insane. I don't know if you saw, they had 2 field goal blocks for runbacks today. The
Yeah,
Eagles
that Jets game and then the Rams one.
and the Rams one. The Browns blocked a field goal as well, and they came back and drove a 55-yard field goal to win the game. So great day of
Yeah.
football so far, but
That Jags team, I will say, like the Niners should not sleep on because I think, man, like playing pretty solid football. So
yeah, I feel like the Cardinals have been the toughest opponent so far. So I think this is good practice leading up to that game next
Dude,
week.
I was you know which team was surprising? And
Mm.
I, like, had picked the Falcons to win, but, man, I was
Oh,
surprised they didn't even
Panthers.
score a single point. I mean, I know they had 2 missed field goals, but, man, that
Yeah,
was
and they benched Penix when they were down like 20-7 or something like that in the
hey,
fourth.
I'm just glad my
20-0.
guy T-Mac had a pretty solid game and got
Mhm.
his first win in the NFL, so
Yeah. Let's see defensive stats. Fred Warner had 11 tackles, 5 solo
oof,
tackles. D. Winters, 8 tackles, 4 solo. Sam
wow.
O had a 7 on the day. We had a Bryce Huff sack.
Really? I guess, yeah, Sam Mo was kinda there whenever
Mhm.
Kyler Murray was
So
running around.
the Cardinals only had 1 sack on us today.
Okay.
So I think it was can't remember which one that was, but they had 1 sack, which is surprising, which is good. I felt like our offensive line also was not playing the greatest at the beginning of the game and then just continued to
Yeah.
get better throughout, which is always a good sign, especially for the run game.
Okay, it was, Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat.
Fuck, I'm trying to think when that happened. Hmm. Anyways, yeah, so let's see, ESPN, they showed the amount of QB hits. The Cardinals had 8 QB hits.
Wow. Yeah, Mac Jones, I think it was in the first quarter, his jersey was already torn up.
Yep. See how many Niners had. Wow, Niners had only 4 QB hits, but 5 passes defended, 4 tackles for loss,
Wow.
and then 1 sack. But yeah, man, special teams almost sold it again.
I know.
Uh,
Special teams, I can't even talk enough about how just they haven't, improved, I feel like, since last year.
yeah,
They've improved a little bit, just a tiny bit, but it's still every time, like, they kick off or they punt or something, I'm always expecting whoever team
I
to
I think the thing about special teams, it's a new coordinator, so it's like by week 10, maybe week 8 to
I'd
week
hope
10.
before then, I hope for
Like, but what I'm saying is that I think a decent amount of like, we can say, okay, the special
give
teams
them
unit
some
is
leeway.
really good or bad or have they improved? So
Yeah.
anything else?
I think we covered most of it. I mean, talk of the town is Eddy Pineiro Dinero with the game winner. Mac Jones leading them down that last drive was tremendous. And Fred Warner, just the defensive stops we had, the Fred Warner pass breakup or deflection, and then up
Mhm,
out to save the game with the pass breakup.
mhm.
Ah, this Robert Saleh defense is going to be special towards the end of the year. The fact that we're 3-0 already with Mac Jones at the helm is you couldn't ask for a better
Yeah,
scenario, I guess.
yeah. And the Niners have him for 2 years too, so, uh,
Exactly. Use him as trade bait next year or something. We'll see. But yeah,
yeah.
great win. You got any last final thoughts?
Just hoping that Nick Bosa is
Yeah,
okay, hopefully.
yeah.
It concerns me because yeah, Kyle Shanahan was saying it's not fully ruled out on that
Mm,
ACL, so definitely concerning, but I think by tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest, we'll get the word out on, what's dealing with that. But
yeah.
again, glad that the Niners should be getting some guys back this week as well. So
Mhm.
yeah,
All right. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for joining. Go Niners. We'll talk more this week.
go Niners.
Touchdown!